Hi YouTube, it is StarTard8 here, and I am going to bring you a new weekly series. So I told you last time in one of my other videos that Yu-Gi-Oh! Would only be a once-a-month thing. Well, that is no longer true. So today is going to be the start of a new series that I am going to call Metagame Monday, where I go and play a Tier 1 or meta deck for one, maybe two matches, and see how it goes. See if I can mess up really badly or pull it out in some kind of really super amazing comeback. So I am going to start out with everyone's favorite deck, Qliphort. So it's going to be a full match, maybe two if I can fit it in. And I'm just going to go into a random match room and see if I can find anybody to play. Hopefully, we'll get some fairly good people like this guy. He looks to be significantly better than I am, maybe because of the new format, things are reset. So this guy was probably, I'd say, maybe a 1200 or something. But as I have found out many times, your rating doesn't matter quite nearly as much. So this guy could very well be terrible. So I'm just gonna go and play the safe route because I don't know what this guy is going to do. So I'm going to just normal summon this and set one. I'm just going to end right there. So I figured out a while back that Soul Transition is actually quite a broken card in this deck, just because the Qliphort you tribute off gets its effect, and that's just hilarious. So I feel like this guy's going to be playing Shaddoll, probably. Shaddoll, maybe Burning Abyss. Might have... That might be a Dragon or a Squamata. He's probably... Oh, whoops. Little... Little flub right... Little flub right there. I meant to type okay. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. So if this guy's playing Shaddoll, he'll probably send Falco. Mathematician Falco. Oh, no, so I'm gonna just chain this right now to extra face up. Ooh, they added a new thing to extra face up. So, draw two. Just gonna see if that's okay with him. Probably is. Alright, so I'm just gonna draw two. Helix. Ooh, the shared ride, okay. So I think I've got this pretty down pat. Night. I've got that night beam. I've got that stealth. If I get the rape card, the scout or the summoner's art, then this thing's gonna let me do some pretty interesting stuff. I would imagine. This guy doesn't OTK me, of course. Alright, so he's obviously going for Winda. That's not a problem at all. I don't care whatsoever. Winda doesn't matter at all to me. Just bounce it back with that little carrier that I've got in my hand, and I think I'll be perfectly fine. Even if he has the Shadow Games, I still have this wonderful Night Beam. Make sure he can't chain any of that garbage. Gotta get that Falco back to his hand, though. That's going to be a priority. So he doesn't get that Falco off. So take that 23. Take that 4,500. It's not too bad. Even if he has a back row, it still won't matter because of this Night Beam. All I need now is an... Okay, that'll work. Guess that works. So, I'm going to activate the links left. And let's read the cephalopod. Let's see. He's got 3 monsters. That wouldn't do anything. I'm just going to activate the Cephalopod, right? Let's see. I have this, so I'm going to not use that. I'm going to Pendulum 2. Going to Pendulum this guy and this guy. Get this thing onto the field. And now I want to get rid of his entire field, so I am going to try to play this smart. I'm going to attack Math and attack Hedgehog. He gets the draw and pretty much gets his hand reset, but I can't do anything about that. I don't want to leave Math on the field for too long, because then Shekai Naga becomes live, and I don't like that. So main phase 2, I am just going to tribute both of those off, normal summon this, and stealth carrier, stealth and carrier. Bounce those two. He's got the Falco, but I don't care about that. I've got a nice little stealth here that can't be affected by almost any of his cards. So we'll just see where this proceeds from here. I normal summoned this thing, so he can't do anything to it. He can't Shaddoll Fusion it, he can't really do anything to it. He can't even Squamata it or Dragon it. So hopefully if I can draw into the Qliphort tool, then I can do some interesting things to this man. Not to say interesting. So this is pretty much GG. Summoner's Art. I drew the Summoner's Art, so this is definitely going to be game. So I'm gonna grab the tool. Gonna grab that tool. And then Pendulum, I think I'll Pendulum the same two, because I want to get the stealth back and live onto the field. Or even better, I could just Pendulum 3. I could actually just Pendulum 3 and do some more things. So I'm going to Pendulum 3 because I want towers on the field. Pendulum 1. Pendulum 2. And Pendulum 3. And this is how you use links effectively. So you get that back to the hand. Then you activate the Scout. Yep, and that's game. And now to side in the stuff against this deck, I'm gonna just right now side in that, side that in, and side in a Majesty, because I really do not like Shaddoll. Shaddoll can do a lot to this deck. So we'll just see how this proceeds. I do main deck Soul Drain in this because Soul Drain. Emptiness is obviously a staple. I'm going to side out Cephalopod because I had too many 9s in the hand. I like my back row destruction. I'm going to side out one of these. Let's see. Side out a... No, I'm not going to side out one. Side out a Monolith. Don't need that. Side out 2 of my enemy controllers, and that should be it. So, I have a feeling he's gonna go first again. So, it's all up to me. Let's see how this game progresses. Essentially the same hand. So, Helix, Transition, and then a couple of... then my side stuff. So, hopefully this will be a little more productive. So, let's see. I think just normal summon this. Normal summon. I'm gonna set some of these as bluffs. Just gonna end my turn right there because there's really no point in attacking when he has 2 back row. I would not want any of those going off in my face. So, Shadow Imprisoning, Soul Transition, I think this is pretty solid. Even if he destroys Sacrifice, it just gives me a free card. Chain to this thing. He's probably got an MST. Yeah, there he is. There it is. So, goes for the El Shaddai fusion. Let's see what he does. He's probably going to... He might wait it out, so I'm just going to bide my time. He's probably going to go for the Beast or the Falco, maybe Squamata Falco. That's definitely something to look out for. We can only wait and see. Alright, so he goes for Dragon, and that doesn't matter, because I get my Sacrifice. Let's see if he's going to do anything about that. Nope. So I am pretty much spot free to get this thing. During his end phase, I'm just going to Soul Transition, pop that, maybe get something going. Maybe get some combos started. Alright, so he's probably thinking right now, I have nothing in the grave. He's got 1 dragon, he's got Hedgehog, he's got Math. He has, in here, he's got the El Shaddai. He's probably got like Shadow Games or MST down. So it's a good thing that I did this. Helix, Soul Transition. I'm just not going to do anything. It's not worth it. If he has a Forbidden Lance, that would be really interesting. Okay, so he uses the Shaddai Fusion now. It's pretty interesting. He's going to go for Shekanaga, for sure. Alright, so he's going to get Shekinaga and probably get Falco on the field. Get that Falco live. He's already used Dragon once, so he can't hit my Soul Transition. Even if he could, it wouldn't matter. He's going to get that draw and go for the replay. So I'm going to transition that back row right now. It's a cost, so I draw 2. Helix pop. I'm gonna just Helix that thing right now. He can't do anything. He can't do anything against that. So I'm gonna just take this 3400 like a boss. With Qliphort, damage really isn't as big as an issue as it used to be. And I think this might be... If I can get rid of this, if I can get rid of Shekinaga, that would be really helpful. But I think for now I'm just gonna have to do this. Hopefully he doesn't MST it or Twister it, that would be nasty. Apparently he says it's okay, so I'm just gonna search out for this. Now I'm gonna activate Disc and see if I can go for a double. Pen 2. So that's good. Summon these 2. Now I'm just going to tribute those off and normal my disc. And now I'm just going to Helix, Carrier, Disc, in chain order. So Disc C1, helix, no, carrier C2, helix C3, helix target, carrier target, then disc. So helix targets. What's he doing? Going for another? Going for Winda, maybe? Going for another Shecky? So he chains onto that. Carrier, bounce the Shecky. So he chained. Alright, so he chained El Shadal Fusion to Carrier on the Shecky, which is understandable. So disc. I'm gonna just get Monolith live, special monolith, excuse me, and guess I'm gonna special another Helix. Get Shecky and Hedge, get that El Shadal Fusion back. He's just gonna search for a monster, which that's not really of any concern. I'm pretty much set up at this point. 3100 disc, can't be killed by anything 7 or can't be affected by anything 7 or lower. So I'm just gonna attack the Shekinaga because I want that damage. I want the damage. You can only get one El Shadal per turn, so again, that doesn't concern me. 27 and 21. Main 2. I'm just gonna set 3 cards and end my turn. During his turn, he's probably going to lose if he fusion summons anything. So let's see how this progresses. I really, even with the errata, I still don't know why Ring of Destruction came back. That card is still so powerful. He's probably going to go for Construct if he's got a light at all. We'll see how this plays out because, honestly, I don't know how he's going to win this unless he does something really crazy. Maybe like Raigeki. Raigeki would be a way to end this game right now. Kill my disc. So he goes for the Denker. That's understandable. I don't care about Denko. El Shadal Fusion. He's probably going for... Okay, so it looks like he's definitely going for Madrosh. That, again, doesn't concern me. He's going to definitely kill Scout. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. So this goes to Extra, Dragon, and Squamata. He's definitely getting Falco. He's likely going to get Falco or Beast. Either to get a draw or to get some more of that grave control. But it doesn't matter because... I keep saying that it doesn't matter, but it's because it doesn't. Because Shadow Imprisoning... I have Shadow Imprisoning and Ring of Destruction, so all I have to do is attack Denko, and he pretty much loses. All I have to do is attack Denko, because I know he has that... He has the El Shadal Fusion in hand. I know that for certain. So what I'm going to do right now is just normal summon this disc. Now, I will definitely be attacking that Denko. I'm going to attack the Denko for some nice damage. Lose that 1400. So now I'm going to attack this. on declaration, mirror. And on declaration, I'm going to mirror that thing. And then during main phase 2, I'm just going to soul transition, get some more of that trolliness. Set 1, and I'm going to just end my turn. This is pretty much game. I mean, he can't do anything. Ring of Destruction is down, so he can't summon anything with 1300, 1200. I've got the pretty much invincible disc, and I've got the Shadow Imprisoning and the MST, so I'm pretty sure that's the El Shaddai. So I'm just gonna MST that. Oh, okay, so maybe that wasn't the El Shaddai. Alright, let's see what I can do with this hand. I'm not going to upstart. I don't want to give him any unnecessary life points. I lied, I'm upstarting because I want my draw. And that's essentially game, so I'm not going to Majesty. I'm just going to end. Because even if he has another monster, I can just normal summon Lynx. That's pretty much game. Let's see. Now, let's see if I can do this. Normal Lynx. Links for game, bros. Yo, bros, links for game? Is this going to be links for game? No, I forgot. He had the 1200. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, how could I be so stupid? Alright, so go back to main 1, get this thing back into the extra. Now let's see if this is going to be Majesty for game. Yep, Majesty for game. And I had, just showing him, I had the ring. I had the ring the whole game, so that's going to be Metagame Mondays, guys. So that's going to be the first Metagame Mondays. Tell me in the comments if you liked the series or not. Tell me if you want me to make any more of these Metagame Mondays, and tell me which meta deck, if you want me to keep going with this. Tell me which deck you want me to play next time. I have quite a few. I have Burning Abyss, I have Mermail, I have Tallarknight, Yosenju, Qliphort. I have many decks here, as you can see, so tell me what decks you want me to play next time, if you want me to keep going with this series. I also want your input on what made my other videos so popular, especially my old Mermail profile, so if you could tell me what made that so popular, that would be very, very helpful, because I want to keep giving you guys the best that I can give you. So, until next time, guys, this is StarTard8 signing out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like this video, and tell me in the comments what you guys want me to do next week. So, again, this is StarTard8 signing out.